Back to Louisiana Living.
It is so good to be back with y'all on Therapy Thursdays. I am Angela Yarborough, and this is Dr. Jerry Yarborough.
Hello.
And we are physical therapy and balance centers. We have some amazing new sessions for y'all, and we're going to start with, I think, balance.
Yes.
Is that what we're going to talk about?
Right, yeah.
I'm always amazed when patients come in for the first time at our clinic and they see all this innovative equipment. I think someone actually thought once we had a spaceship in here of one of our pieces of equipment. We don't, I don't want to disappoint you, but we don't do spaceships here. Maybe in the future, hang tight. But we do have some great equipment, and the reason that we have that equipment is a story that's very near and dear to both of our hearts. So you want to share that?
Yeah, thanks. Yes, so as our name says, we're physical therapy, meaning we do the typical outpatient, orthopedic, manual kind of physical therapy, and balance center. That's what really sets us apart. And so we specialize in balance and vestibular rehab. And kind of why did we do that? Because outpatients don't typically do that. And that goes back to 15 years ago. As Angela, remember, I had viral meningitis and encephalitis. I had no balance to sit or to walk. I was in a wheelchair, on a walker, all that kind of stuff. I was in the hospital for a week. After being in the hospital for a week, the doctor said, there's nothing else we can do. They actually wanted to send me to a nursing home, which I was kind of confused about, I think for therapy, but I was in Fort Worth when that happened, and that's where I'm from. And I said, no, I want to go back home to Louisiana. I'm a therapist, I got a clinic, we'll figure this out. And they said, well, go home and rest, and maybe you'll get better. So I did that for about a week or two, and nothing was getting better. So, I just started doing research and doing my own therapy. And by the grace of God, over the next year, I did recover from all of that. And I really feel that God had me go through that, or allowed me to go through that, so that I would help people, because so many people are affected with balance and vestibular rehab issues in an outpatient setting, that I would help people to be able to recover and get back to their normal living. So I started researching and doing things, and a few years later, this company called Fyzical, spelt weird, Fyzical, is Fyzical. We're a national franchise. We have over 600 clinics nationwide. But I bought into this franchise because they too specialize in balance and vestibular rehab. So that kind of started our story, why we specialize in balance and vestibular rehab. But just to jump back a little bit about the things that I went through. Not only did I not have balance, and I couldn't walk up straight, was in a wheelchair. Actually, whenever I was first affected, we had gone home to Fort Worth for Thanksgiving, and we went to Taco Bueno. If you're a Texas resident, you know what that means. So I went to get my fountain drink, and my hand was like this, and I was like, oh goodness, something is going wrong. I had the extreme headache like I never had before. It just progressed to where I was really sick and vomiting nonstop. Went to the ER, and they did the testing to determine that I had viral meningitis and encephalitis. So, that year recovery, actually I was starting PT school, and I had no energy. I went to school in a wheelchair, and I would go to class and just lay my head down on the table, told my professors, I'm listening, but I just don't have any energy to set up and to, be able to look at you. And so I tried that for a little while, and I ended up having to take a medical leave for the rest of the year. God continued to heal me. I continued to progress through my own therapy, and that's just kind of why we do what we do. So I just wanted to highlight a little bit about my story and let you know that September is National Fall Awareness Month, and at all of our 8 locations, we'll be offering free fall screens. So if you're having a balance issue and you want to know if therapy will help, just call our 800 number and make an appointment, and we'll help determine if we can help you or not. All right, thank you, and we'll see you at Fyzical.
All right, we'll be right back.